At the innermost point of the Nightfall Bay, a small creek brings ice-cold water from the Silver Mountains to the sea. After the Gem Wars, the Lords of Meria was looking for ways to rebuild the kingdom. A small water-powered grain mill was built here by the simple Lord Lunden to provide food for the southern parts of Meria. This was the start of the town of Lunden. Shelter from weather and freshly baked bread made fishermen drawn to Lunden, and the town grew. After the collapse of Myros, Ushea was in chaos and King Yannick III was afraid of an invasion from Gallia. Lunden's position close to the Silver Trail, a wide passage through the Silver Mountains, became important. The king ordered a castle to be built here, and he gave it to Lord Dunk, and he named it the Den, after the roaring bear of his family. The castle brought more people to Lunden, and the town grew further. Hey guys, Viggoman here and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing great today. I know I am. I'm super excited because today I am bringing you a brand new series. A brand new building series which I hope will go on for a long time. In this series here we will be building on the continent of Ushea, which was made in the video I posted not too long ago from a world painter map. And my idea is to create a unique world where we have kingdoms, we have lore, we have fantastic places all tied together, and now using the Conquest Reforged mod for 1.16, which is even better than before. We are starting off this massive project with a little town called Lunden. I really hope that you guys enjoyed a little bit of lore I presented in the beginning of the video. It's just there to kind of bring you into the mood to understand what we're actually building. This is the first video from this place, and over time I hope to expand on this and build it better and better. And I really hope that you guys will join me, give me suggestions, come with ideas down below, and together we can build Lunden amazing, but also the continent of Ushea amazing. Lunden is just a small town. It's built where a small river meets the ocean, and of course, as mentioned, the grain mill will be a centerpiece here. It's going to be built in the middle of the town. It's going to have this awesome mechanic, and then the rest of the town is kind of built around it. We will also add focus to the fishing part of the town, building a harbor, adding some boats, fishing boats, and kind of building on that part of the town as well. And then of course we're going to build a little castle up on the hill behind the town here, which is going to look amazing. And then we will surround the town in fields. We are now in first person and we're going to take a little look at what we have built so far. One thing I want to point out, which I think is quite awesome with this place, is the way it's built next to the water. So we have this like harbor here built up with stone, but this goes for the river here as well. And I just kind of want to have the buildings just built all the way to the edge of where the water is. And I think that's going to look awesome. We're going to have this blue here is going to be turned into stone, kind of following the river upwards a little bit. And it's going to look amazing in the end. My idea is that this is a place where we have tides, quite big tides, and it's low tide now, and that's why the water isn't all the way up to this part here. So sometime in the future, like maybe at nighttime or something, the water would go all the way up to where I'm standing. So this is kind of a little cool feature here, kind of adds a little bit of realism and story to this place as well. But yeah, what we have built today is this house here on the right, which I do love. And this is two apartments actually. One of them is a guy selling fishing equipment, and then his neighbor is a fisherman. So it's very convenient. And then above there's housings for them. And then we have this building here, which is quite big, and it's basically a couple of buildings, but they're all kind of intertwined. So it's an inn or a tavern, and then the building on this side here is the innkeeper's house. So we have yeah, like a massive tavern here, and I love the way it looks. I really do love this style here. I love the way how it's bright and kind of reflects the limestone in the mountains behind it, and how it's kind of standing as a contrast to the water. It kind of just lights up this place. I really like it. One of the things I'm trying to do with this place is to avoid the simple buildings where it's just a square and then one roof on it. I want to build every single building with more shapes to it, more unique weird angles and stuff. So like for this one here, we have like the basic shape thing where we have the roof here on the top and then a square or rectangle in the bottom. But then I added this like yeah, this other section here, this wattle and dough bit here, which is kind of just going across it like that, breaking up the shape of it. Same thing goes for the tavern here. I have again added one of these bits here on top, which kind of breaks the simple roof line, and then adding smaller extensions here and there, towers, and then the way the tavern itself is kind of on an angle compared to the rest of the building here, and towers, and of course all that sort of stuff just makes it feel unique, more unique than what I have done in the past. I'm really trying to evolve as a builder here, so I'm very happy with this and how this looks right now. But let's take a little look at what we have been building and the interiors and all that sort of stuff. So this building here is, the first one is for fishing equipment. So if we go in here, there's a little shop here. I'm using Victory mod as well from Filthy Coin. Made a video on that not too long ago. And it just adds a little bit of extra interior stuff, like these knives and the fish here and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really awesome, and it really fits with Conquest Reforged. So here we have a little shop, we have some knives. You can also buy some fish here if you want to, and then tools, fishing racks, and yeah, whatever, crates if you want that. Upstairs we have the family living quarters, so we have a little kitchen here, and then the oven here, like that. Little sitting area for the family, and then here we have a staircase going up to the sleeping quarters, where we have 2 beds for the kids, and then a double bed for the parents, like that. A little sitting area for them, and then some storage up above here in the attic. So yeah, it's just a simple house, but it works, it gets the job done, and it's nothing more than you could really expect from a simple fisher trader, you know. The neighbor here is the fisherman, so he's not selling anything actually from the first floor here, but he would probably have a stand over here where we're going to build a small market where he's selling fish, or maybe he's just selling it to his neighbor and the neighbor sells it. We'll figure that out. But down here we have the kitchen area, so a small oven here to make the food on, and it's of course preparing some fish here and some vegetables, and a little area to sit here. If we go up the staircase, we're getting into the family quarters. So here we have, there's actually a bug, and it really annoys me with paintings. They turn the opposite way, or I don't really know how it works, but yeah, it's really annoying. There we go. It doesn't save the direction of the paintings all the time. Up here he has a little workshop for fixing fishing nets and stuff. So I don't know what this is, but it kind of works. So it looks like he's kind of repairing some fishing nets. A small sitting area over here, and then we have this extension here which is built over the road, and this is the parents' bedroom. So they have a little bed here and stuff. We can go up this ladder here and we'll get to the kids area. So here we have 3 beds for kids for them to sleep, and then we have some storage for clothing and all that sort of stuff. And then we're getting towards the tavern, and I'll check out the tavern first, or the main area here. So in here we just have tons of tables. That's all you need, right? And some areas to sit. So it's kind of nice and open here. I love the extension in the top here. This is getting you to the upper floor here. And we have a massive fireplace to heat this place up, because I imagine this could be quite cold, especially in stormy weather. And then there's a little bar here, which takes you... Oh, hello. Which takes you to the back here, where we have the massive kitchen. And this is connected to the innkeeper's house. So that's quite awesome. There is a door here which takes us out to a stair tower. So this area here is just for getting you up to the 2nd floor. This must be handled, because this is not good enough. It's very plain. I need to add some more details to this place. But here we have a little room you could rent. These are also kind of empty. I need to get over this. I was probably very tired when building these. There's a room here you could rent, or a bigger like hall. You could just rent a bed. So here there are 4 bedrooms or beds in one room, and yeah, so that's kind of how it is. It's most of these people here are fishermen, so they can't expect to get like the suite if they just want to sleep the night away. But if we continue up, we're going over here, and then we're getting to the even poorer fishermen. Here it's just a bunch of bunk beds. And yeah, this would just be for sleeping the night in case of a storm or something, and then just want to get straight out to fishing again. But it gets the job done, right? Yeah, I also want to point out, like, I'm using the new blocks from the Victory mod, so we have these awesome washing areas, which, yeah, it's really necessary if you're a fisherman. And if you know any fishermen, you know what I mean. In here we have the only big room, the suite of the tavern, or the inn, I mean, and it's not being used at the moment, and it hasn't been used in a while. Who knows why, but you can see there's some cobwebs here. The bed isn't made. Everything is kind of dark and gloomy, and it's yeah, it's not being used at the moment. But this one has like a bathroom as well with a little tub. So this would be like if there's a lord coming by, he could actually get like a higher standard room, or a very wealthy fisherman. Who knows? No judgment here. But yeah, it's a pricey room, and it hasn't been used in a while. Up here, there's some storage, basically just extra beds, troughs, benches, whatever you need for running a tavern. But we can actually go down here, and then I will just run around the staircase here, and we'll go all the way to the bottom, and then out here again. Once again, I forgot some stuff. That it's not a Viggo video if I haven't forgotten stuff, so I need to fix the entrance here. I have no clue what to do here, but I'll need to figure that out. And then we're moving over to the innkeeper's house, which is this part over here. And here we have a door leading you in here, and it's nice and open, and I really like it. Love the entrance here. It takes you up to a little kitchen area where we prepare some food, some areas to sit and stuff, and prepare the food over here, and a massive table for dining guests and stuff if you have that. And this here takes you to the the backstage area of the tavern with the kitchen and stuff. And then there's a staircase which goes up, and this takes us to the family quarters. So we have some beds here for the kids, and there's actually a little toilet here for them. And then in here we have the master bedroom for the innkeeper and his wife. And then, yeah, this is all they need. It's really awesome. I really like it. And then there's a little balcony here, so this can be a nice place with your morning coffee, looking out at the busy streets of Lunden, and looking right over there, which is going to be the watermill as well. So yeah, awesome place to have a little balcony. So that's the master bedroom. And then we continue over here. We have like living quarters for them, so just areas to sit. It's quite big. The innkeeper is quite wealthy, because yeah, it's a popular town for fishermen, so there's a lot of fishermen coming in here, so quite a big place for this guy. And then yeah, some storage and all that kind of stuff. And that, my friends, is the first video from Lunden. I really do hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I really hope that you are inspired for this project, because I am, and I can't be it alone. I need you guys on board with this one. And I'm looking forward to the next episode. I hope you guys will come with some great ideas and suggestions, and maybe even points of improvements, like constructive criticism. I'm always open for that. And next episode, we're gonna probably move over to the watermill here, and then this little building, and then maybe the bakery, which is going to be in the back there. I'll have to do some more planning, because most of these houses here are quite plain in the shape of them, so I'm going to have to be a little bit creative there. But that's probably for the next episode. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button, and if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggoman, and I'm out.